I am Sunita Pradhan. I'm basically working from A3 Eastern Himalaya regional office here based in Gangtok. I've been working on the pangolin, the Indian and the Chinese pangolin since 2014. But in 2016, we started a camera trap study. And with this camera trap study, we were able to understand a lot of the ecology of the species, including the abundance in the region. So the most important thing, the thing that came out of the study was confirmation of the presence of the Chinese pangolin. The Chinese pangolin is a critically endangered species, and we were able to confirm through our camera trap studies the occurrence of the species in the sociological landscapes of Darjeeling, and especially in the tea plantations, which actually provided the native habitats to the species. In fact, what we also found was the Chinese pangolin was relatively more abundant in the tea plantations than in their adjoining agroforest and the reserve forest. In fact, the protected areas and the reserve forest did not record the species. We also were able to record a very important and interesting behavioral activities of the Chinese pangolin in this landscape. And finally, we found that the species are very inadequately protected in this in the landscape. As we all know, these sociological landscapes are human dominated. They are heterogeneous. They are very dynamic, and then wildlife protection is not adequate as in protected areas. So wildlife protection and conservation of species like the pangolin is not a priority in the sociological landscape. And one of the biggest challenges what we saw was, habitat alteration of the pangolins. Because these production landscapes are owned, privately owned, land use change can happen anytime as per the need of the proprietor, of the owner of the area, thereby, threatening the habitat of the pangolins. The land use change can really impact the habitat of the pangolin. So this is one of the most important threat that we observed in the sociological landscape. Apart from this, we also found that the animals were being hunted, were being traded, and this trade actually happened across the Indo-Nepal border, and also through the hub in Siliguri town, in the nearby Siliguri town, from where it went to other parts of the country, especially the northeast part of the country, and also outside the country. We started doing a lot of awareness building, because local awareness on the species is very, very low, very inadequate. And so we did a lot of awareness building, and we also started mobilizing local community, in pangolin conservation. So we have a set of pangolin guardians in an area where we are working, where they are sort of examples, or where they sort of monitor pangolin conservation in the area. And understanding the drivers of hunting and trade in the region is also very important, so that we can take appropriate actions.